is my channel, Snowcanyonstitcher, where we talk about cross stitch. I want to welcome back my regular subscribers. I hope you had a good week, and I want to welcome anybody new to my channel. We talk about cross stitch, our works in progress, which we refer to as whips, and each week there's a new video, and we just talk about different stuff. Sometimes quilting, sometimes knitting, just whatever we'd like to share, things that we've worked on during the week. Today is Saturday, the 21st, I think. Not sure. Lost track of time. But I have a little bit of cross stitch that I did this week. And I reached another milestone in my subscriber total. I reached 200 this past week. So I have a little bit of a giveaway in today's video. So stick around for that if you're a subscriber. That's one of the requirements, and that you're 18 years or older. I've been working on a SAL through Durene Jones cross stitch, and it's a free pattern. She designed it and she shared it with us, and it's a stitch along, started in January, and I'm all caught up to begin doing this week's cross stitch, except I still have to do the stems in my flowers. But this is how far I am so far. I'm going to turn it to where you can see it. Whoop, there we go. So the bottom, this bottom panel here, down here, at the very bottom was this past week's stitch along part. There's 10 parts to this stitch along, and we only have 2 more parts left to go. She released 9 yesterday, so every Friday, I'll leave a link in the description below to the to her Facebook page, where she releases a new part each week. She released number 9, which is right here, and we will stitch on that this coming week. And then the last part is number 10, and it runs down this side here. This week's pattern is really cute. It's a beehive with a bee, a bumblebee, and so if you can tell that most of this pattern has to do with bees and flowers and spring, and it's so pretty, and I love all the different bright colors. So there's a little beehive right here. You know, and I was thinking each one of these would make a cute small. And so it's a free pattern, you guys. You got to go over and join that SAL, or just stitch the pattern. Next Friday, not yesterday, but next Friday, she releases part 10, which is the final part of the pattern. And to get each pattern, just go over into her photos. And so there's a part that you can. Do I have it with me? I do. The first part you'll want to download, the first image is this one, and this tells you all the different parts, and it also has the DMC flosses that you will need. And then look through the photos, and then you'll see she has each part listed on the photo, and this is like a diagram, and it shows you where each part of this pattern is stitched. I'm just stitching this on, I forget what, I think it was 22 count maybe. I know I got this from Michael's, and I just colored it myself. So it's like a light yellow. But yeah, I was able to catch up with that. I just still need to do the stem. I've got a stem in this flower and a couple stems down below. And so this week I'll start on this one. Really fun pattern. And then I started a stitch along last week. We're doing a stitch along. It's my very first stitch along. So if you're interested in joining that, Luminous Fiber Arts Gathering Clover. You can purchase this pattern as a PDF over on her website. So if you go to her website, I'll leave a link in the description below that will take you straight to the pattern that you can download. And then I decided to do mine on 32 count Laguna. She calls for 32 count sparrow linen or sparrow linen by Luminous Fiber Arts. So she also colors fabric. So, but you could also, she has suggested fabric substitutions: Doubloon by Picture This Plus, and then Zweigart's Vintage Country Mocha. But I decided, I had a piece of affogato from the Floss and Fabrics that I purchased a while back, and I forget what I stitched on this. I just love this fabric. It has like a green marbling in it. But this is how far I am on the stitch along. And then I will continue to stitch on it this week. And I also created a Facebook page for my snowcanyonstitcher, and I was thinking about so the next stitch along, maybe we'll create a group for the stitch along. I don't know how that works, and I'm still researching it. And also in the live videos, you have to have, in order to do a live video, YouTube standards are that you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and so to be able to do the live video. So won't be able to do that on this sale. So sorry. I know we had talked about doing a live get together, but that I'm not able to do that. So another one I worked on this week, and I'm so close to a finish on this one, you guys, is Stitchingly Ever After by Barbara Anna Designs. And I just wanted something to put in my sewing room that had to do with needleworking, and I found this pattern and fell in love with it. It's whimsical, it's beautiful, it's got bright colors, and it's got all of these different motifs that relate to needlework. So it's got this little tomato up here, and she's holding a, I actually this week was able to stitch the girl at the bottom in the house. And I don't know if I shared it last week. I think I forgot to share it last week, but I had stitched the butterfly and the bowl of berries last week. But if you'll notice down at the bottom, she is holding a cross stitch hoop that she's working on. And it's so funny because when I was stitching on this, I did notice, but she has a little cat down at the bottom. I thought it was part of her dress when I first started stitching it, and then when I put the two eyes in there, I was like, oh my god, that's a cat. But this is a really cute pattern. I love this pattern, and she's really close to a finish. So I'm looking forward to getting that one in a frame and getting her put up here in my sewing room somewhere. So this past week I did a little bit more scrapbooking, and I purchased my first ever die cutting machine, so that's really fun. And let's see what else. I did a little bit of crochet. I started a new blanket, but I didn't bring it down with me, and I've only got like 4 rows in it, so I decided I'll share that one next week because I'll have a little bit more done in it, and I want you to be able to see the variegation in the yarn because I started it with a variegated colored yarn. And so, but I want to do this giveaway. So if I would like it if you're a subscriber, because I'm doing the giveaway based on the fact that I reached 200 subscribers this past week. And so this is a project. I make project bags if you're new to my channel. But this is a project bag that I started making and putting in my shop. It's 13 by 11.5. And it has, instead of making a notion bag to put inside of the bag, I just started putting this kind of pocket it has a lot of different names. I just call it an inset pocket. And I decided to start putting in some of my bags the Notions bag in the back. So it has this like zipper pocket in the back. And so also I've included a little like floss keeper needle book inside, and it has just this little piece of wool here that you can put your needles in. And then this is a pocket right here for your scissors or whatever, and then it has like this felt wool. So I know a lot of times when I'm cross stitching at night and when I'm ready to shut everything down, I like somewhere that I can put my scissors. And so this pocket allows you to put your scissors down in there, and when you close it, it just keeps it in there securely, and then it has a little cam snap. So these are some new things that I'm carrying in my shop. And this is actually one that I had in my shop, and I decided to do the giveaway with this one. So if you will, in your comment, if you're interested in participating in this giveaway, in the comments, just mention, I don't know, we don't want to say giveaway or yeah, because that just draws people in that aren't part of our subscribers, part of our community. I was thinking about calling you guys Canyoneers, because there's Snow Canyon Stitcher, but what word can we use? Let's use, my goodness, spring. Just mention the word spring, like the season spring, and it doesn't have to be capitalized. I know you're supposed to capitalize. It took me a long time to learn that too, but you don't have to capitalize it. Just tell me something you like about spring. You're looking forward to spring, you're excited about spring, you're like the winter and you're not happy that spring is here. I don't know, I can't imagine, but this past week we had close to 73 degrees, so we have, and actually the girls, they went to the hot springs in Nevada yesterday and actually got a sunburn. Can you believe that? And it's only March. But yeah, just mention the word spring in your comment, and that will enter you in for the drawing. And I just really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm new to cross stitch, fairly new. I don't have a lot of experience under my belt. I've been on Flosstube, I think, about 3 years now. Switched my channel a couple of times, so it makes me feel good when I see someone subscribe to my channel, because it just lets me know that you appreciate what I'm putting out there and what I'm sharing. It helps me to feel confident in what I'm doing too. Excuse me. I know one of these days, hopefully in the near future, I will get to a point where I can talk about enough stuff that you guys will get some good stitching time in while we're watching my videos, but I'm not quite there yet. And this is going to be another short video, but I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming and visiting with me today. I hope you have a good week coming up, that you get some good stitching time in, and that you stay well and that you be safe. And thanks again for watching, and I'm going to close for this video for today. Okay, see ya. Thank you so much. Okay.